What's good, my good people? It's your boy Jay Suavee here, bringing you guys Road Company content, but in a different way this time. And in this video, I'm going to be going over my top 10 things that is going to get you better at Road Company. These are all techniques or things that I do within the game itself. So none of this is going to be made up. Ain't going to be nothing crazy, nothing outrageous. I'm not even telling you to go buy anything or nothing like that. These are just things that is going to help you get better skill-wise at the game, period. You guys show a lot of love when it comes to my tutorial videos whenever like a new road comes out and stuff like that, and I really appreciate the support that you guys give. So to continue to help you guys develop and get better overall, why not bring you guys like a tips and advice video? So I was asked to make this video quite some time ago. I'm just now being able to get around to it. So let's waste no more time, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys implement something new. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to tell you guys, quite simple. Go to the shooting range. Before I jump into a match like straight away online, I like to go to the shooting range just to kind of get my timing down. You know, I could have been playing like a different game or something like that, so you know, my feel for the controls is probably a little bit off. So I kind of just like to give myself kind of like that reset, you know what I mean? And just kind of get back used to playing Road Company if I haven't played in a while, if I played something else. Also, you can practice with any rogue. So if you're thinking about purchasing a rogue or anything like that, or trying out a new weapon, go to the shooting range where you can do that before actually purchasing the rogue or jumping in a match and you're kind of stuck with a certain weapon and whatnot. Yeah, the shooting range is pretty good. You know, that's where I actually started practicing like my melees, using the sniper, all that good stuff. The shooting range is naturally gonna get you better, and it doesn't take up a lot of time. You don't have to spend an eternity there. All you got to do is spend maybe like 5 minutes or so. Just get your timing. And number 2, guys, is going to be adjusting your settings. Very important. There's more to adjusting your settings than just your sensitivity. There's different movement settings, like setting auto sprint. Auto pickup is a very useful thing to have set on. If you don't have auto pickup on, at least you need to turn that on. I can't tell you how many times that has bailed me out, where I just pick up a random grenade, a random melee weapon. It comes in big handy. As far as the sensitivity, there were times where I was trying to aim at people, you know, that were on the run while I was aiming down the sights, and my aim was too slow. And me personally, I don't really mess with settings too much in shooter games, but in Road Company, I definitely had to make that adjustment. I mean, you can even adjust like your crosshair colors, the size of your crosshair. All of those things play a factor into making you a better player when it comes to online gameplay in the game. Alright, number 3, corner peeking. Corner peeking is very helpful with playing a third-person shooter, which means you can move your camera, like while you're in cover, you can move your camera in a position to where you can see around the corner without exposing yourself. I did not say corner camping, where you're just sitting there waiting on somebody to come out. I said corner peeking. It's something that you can do from a stationary position. It's something that you can do while on the move. Naturally, before I turn the corner, 9 times out of 10, I'm adjusting my analog stick, or I'm adjusting my camera. That way I can kind of see what's around the corner before I actually get there. This gives you a chance to kind of level out your aim, or, you know, adjust your aim according to, you know, the distance that your enemy is coming from. This is going to keep you from exposing yourself and taking unnecessary damage, or even getting down unnecessarily. It'll also keep you from being surprised as well. Very good tactic, man. This allows you to get in and out of cover as well, gives you a chance to reload. Corner peeking is definitely going to be your friend in Road Company. Okay, here's a big one. Number 4, knowing when to hip fire versus aiming down the sight. This is a very fast-paced game. Sometimes people are going to end up in your face very quickly. You need to be able to hip fire when those people end up in your face quickly. Now, I'm not telling you to just hip fire and spray all over the place and don't even use ADS. I'm just telling you to know the difference when to do it. And that's just understanding distance, understanding how good of aim that you have, understanding how fast your target is moving. Sometimes you can come in and out of, you know, aiming down the sight versus hip firing. You're definitely going to want to know the difference, you know, situation wise. If you're one of those people that's always aiming down the sight or always hip firing, you're probably wrong. Go ahead and mix it up. You'll do a lot better. Right, number 5, crouch shooting. Now, I ain't telling you to crouch spam. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Those people that just be bouncy up, while they're shooting you. I'm not telling you to do that all the time. However, it does come in handy when you get surprised. But mainly what I mean by crouch shooting, I'm talking about using your cover, popping in and out of cover. Whenever you're taking fire or you're going up against maybe multiple enemies, crouch spamming can be included in there. Like I said, it is real good when you get surprised, but mainly use crouching to come in and out of cover, man. You don't have to necessarily run up on people, or you don't have to accept defeat in a firefight just because you took damage first. Use your cover. If the cover is there, make sure you crouch. But also, crouching sometimes can throw off the person's aim. That's all you're trying to do. You're trying to throw them off just to give you enough time to put your shots on them and down them before they down you. And that's going to lead into our next one, jump shooting. Jump shooting has the same effect as crouch shooting. What we're trying to do is throw the person off, but also it can save you. Just in that instance right there where the switchblade, she tried to hit me with the RPG, and I was able to not only get the down, but I was able to save myself. Mainly where you're going to see myself using jump shooting is maybe like, let's say I hurt somebody. I get some shots on them and they duck behind cover and I start to push them. Jump shooting is going to allow me to kind of get the jump on them, and again, it's going to be able to throw them off their game, throwing their aim off. I just need them to be off just a tad bit, and I need to make sure that I'm on. That way I can down them before they down me. Just another technique. Right, number 7. I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but you gotta get comfortable with the melee weapons. You gotta use the melee weapons. Melee weapons not only are good for good highlights, you know what I'm saying, but they can really save you. Where I've been most effective when it comes to using melee weapons is someone hits me and I duck behind cover and they start to push me. Again, using that corner peeking technique, you can line them up with the melee weapon before they even turn the corner. So all you have to do is pop out and throw it at them. It's also good to use, maybe you're going up against multiple enemies. You can down someone without actually revealing your position from getting shots off. You're definitely going to want to go to the shooting range to practice that out. Okay, this one you're already doing. Learn from YouTubers, man. Outside of myself, there's other guys that are posting content on Rogue Company that are dope players. I'm talking about Tragedy, Die Hard, Brad UK, even some of the old people like Chloe, who used to be on the game. You can still find their footage, man. This is something that I do. I can't lie to you. I've taken, some of the techniques or just seeing how some people play, and I've incorporated it into my style of gameplay, and it has made me better. Definitely do that, man. You're gonna see things that one of us do that you probably never did before, or you just see how they handle a certain situation, and mentally you're gonna take that note and you're gonna do it, you know what I mean, the next time that you play Rogue Company. And one, it's just fun to watch other people play, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm also a YouTube fan as well, man. So definitely take the tricks and tips from us, incorporate it into your gameplay. All right, number 9, play with your friends and play with people online. Naturally, it's gonna get you better. Me and my friends, sometimes we make it a competition, hey, who's gonna have the most kills this game? Who's gonna have, who's gonna do this in this game? You know what I mean? And naturally, it makes you step your game up, because you don't wanna, when you meet up with your friends and y'all talking about when y'all was on the game last time, you don't wanna be the person that was at the bottom of the list. You don't wanna be the person that's getting, trash talked on. But also playing with your friends, it's like I said, it's gonna make you better. My boys Mana and Son of Fire, I've seen them get better, and they hold me accountable too. If I'm not finishing at the top of the list, they're looking like, hold on, Jay, what's going on? So naturally, it's going to make you want to step your game up. And if you play with somebody that's dope online, send them a friend request, play with them, ask them, hey man, what do you do? All these things is going to make you better, you know what I mean? And you're making friends. And lastly, don't rage. That's just not suave. We don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, every match is not going to go your way. Every game is not going to be a good game. And that's okay, man. you know, sometimes you just have off days, but raging is not gonna make it any better, because now you're not focused, you know, you're emotional now, and it's not a good emotion, you know what I mean? And you're just thrown all off your game, and it's just gonna mess your whole night up. Maybe you need to take a break for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Maybe you need to sit up in your chair. Maybe you need to crack your knuckles, you know what I mean? Straighten your posture out. Whatever you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Like, do that, but don't rage. Sometimes maybe you gotta switch the game mode. Sometimes you just gotta put in a whole different game and come back to it. Maybe all the tryhards are on. Who knows what's going on? But raging is not gonna make it any better, I promise you. And we like to be suave in here. Don't rage. Alright, y'all, that is a wrap. That is 10 suave tips that is definitely going to get you better at Road Company, man. Really appreciate you guys. If you made it to the end of the video, definitely consider subscribing, dropping a like on this video, and then turning those notifications on. That way you don't miss an upload. Really appreciate all the support. If you want more videos like this in the future, be sure to leave a comment below. And if you have a topic or an idea that you want me to do, definitely let me know in the comment section. But it's your boy J Suave, man. I appreciate the love and support, and I'm out of here. Peace. No, they're actually winning. Hold on. Let me get there. Let me make sure nobody gets this way. We got to clear this out. Not only we have to clear it out, but we got to make sure we in there. Get out of here. Who's that? Oh, I was about to say, I thought somebody else was still in here. Woo.